How's it going, dudes? So I said I'd be back yesterday, and I am. After yesterday's absolute nonsense with the iPad, I've given it a stern talking to, and it should be working all nice and smooth-ish. So yeah, we're back with it. I can actually show you guys what I'm drawing rather than just describing the idea. How is everyone doing today? We all good? It's been my understanding that for a lot of people it's been a stressful week. Which, they happen. Hey Emmy, how's it going? Good of you to join me again. Twice in as much days. You're blessed. So unless you've seen it all before, here's everything that we're working with so far. So this is part of a series I'm doing, D&D Big Bad Evil Guys. So previously we've got, here I can go back, this cultist. And then we're doing the Orc Warlord today. And then after that, I don't know where we're going to go with it. Things like liches, archfey, all sorts of like, maybe illithids and stuff like that. Keeping it pretty loose in terms of plans and stuff. But I think today is drawing lots of dreads and a lot of shading, I think. We'll get to that pretty quick. How's your day been? Did I see you in the clan wrangling children earlier in the day? I'm basically just winging what we're putting in these dreads. But it's going to be adorned with all sorts of talismans and bits and pieces and trophies. As any orc should be. Absolutely just covered from head to toe in their spoils of war. I have to admit, I'm actually enjoying drawing the dreadlocks more than I thought I was going to. I was kind of dreading them going into it. But they've been actually kind of fun. Just because it is, especially for an orc, it's like there's so much hair just like sort of like mushed together. It wasn't meant to be a pun. But it was. I can only apologise. Let me know how the music and my balance is. If the music's too loud or too quiet, or if I'm too loud. I'm probably too loud. I get told I'm too loud every now and again. Mute can go up a little bit. We can do that. Just a smidge. I always get I'm always wondering with like what I should do with the music in these streams, because I'm drawing fantasy stuff and they have all this new retro wave garbage in the background. I say garbage, I love it. I'm not feeling that. I reckon like something like this. No, what am I doing? How's it going, Bionicles? Yes, hopefully no more iPad snafus. How's your day been, man? We're officially halfway through the week. Redhead, how's it going? I think this is the first art stream you're here for, Redhead. Usually you catch me with Zelda. So, if people are just arriving now, I'll let them see what we're working on, rather than just like this tiny little sliver of a dreadlock. Awesome, man. I don't usually stream this early, but much like Bionicles, like I've got just a little bit of work left, and then I am just out of here. So I set up all the stream before my computer locked at work. Some of the benefits of working from home. So basically, as soon as I hit shutdown on my work computer, ran into here, hit start stream here, and sat down for it. So I am literally seconds after finishing work today, because I got that stream hunger. Let's see what we can do with this over here. I reckon almost like a bull ring piercing, you call it. So then the hair goes over it. Comes under here. And then on the other side, we've got and it'll go up like that. It's a big, chunky metal piercing. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I try my best. I try really hard, and I hope it comes across. Especially, I don't want to sit in the That comes with 300 bits. Oh man, thank you so much. That's my first bits ever. He's such a rad dude. I love it. And it's all because of the Noodle Clan. I was very keen not to sit in the Noodle Clan and sort of not do anything and not contribute. Because I've joined a couple of clans like that before, and I thought they'd never really go anywhere. And then Noodle Clan was very much like, nah, let's not do that. Let's actually be productive with each other. So you're seeing genuinely how the sausage is made with this artwork. Of course, man. I'm going to continue being with you guys as well. Like, every time you're like, oh, it's settling down, there's just like something else that comes in and shakes everything up. Like with the LGBT channel, new people coming in and being super active and productive. You just love to see it. How's it going, Caleb? I haven't, to be honest. I've known a couple artists that have ended up being the dick guy. They're known for actually just they're known for drawing dicks, and they drew one as a joke, and then that's what they're known for, and now they can't escape it. Man, that's bait. I'm not taking that. Kion, nice to see you, man. 2 days in a row. We're actually getting the art stream we wanted yesterday. Today. I could link you to the guy that does dick pics, but I don't think he'd like me for it. My dearest love, my loins burn for you. Here's an oil work painting of it. Was the thumbnail a little bit just like that? Just a little bit of a hairy pee-pee. Yeah, Doom Goblin, you'll know who I'm on about. He is struggling to get rid of that title. The one with the gay. Yeah, it's a hidden peepee. It's absolutely a hidden peepee. I'm gonna leave it there, and only us will know here in this chat. No worries, Goblin. I know you work late on Wednesdays. My darling Lord Cockamere, here is an oil work of my supple breasts. I hope they do not smudge in the mail, as I couldn't wait to send it out. The oils may still be wet. I just like the dedication that those people had to go through to actually get their smut. It's not like today. Yes, my lord Peniston of the Cockerton estate. Actually, I've got a letter. It's got a wax seal on the back. It's a strange house name. No, it's just a nipple imprint on the wax. Man, they didn't have TV. They had nothing else to do. You say that, Shy Guy. Have you seen the company that prints and sells or has molded chocolate buttholes? They're modeled off actual chocolate buttholes. Well, they're modeled off actual buttholes, and they cast them in chocolate. I haven't had the heart to actually order any. Yeah. Right, what can we do with this one? I reckon some Yeah, as a generation, it's our duty to eat ass. Just to prove them boomers right. Or prove them wrong. See, Sam, now you've quoted one of my favourite movies of all time. Other than Tombstone, is They Live. I've made a kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. There's been no stronger line in cinema, and I love it. It's a conspiracy. We're gonna keep you away from work, one way or another, until the clock runs out and you can just go home or just resume your evening. That is, it got auto-modded. I'm allowing it. Maybe my mod is my moderation is too strong. Because bitches leave is a fantastic line. Fantastic line. See if I can. I don't even know if it's gonna be able to be done midstream. A little moderation. Less filtering. There we go. Let's see if that works. If we can all type bitches in the chat and see if it allows it now. Now it should only be filtering out like anyone that wants to come in and drop some hard racism, sexism, or homophobia. Oh, yep. Now you're all free to say what you truly feel. It depends what you're eating for dinner. I mean, eating ass is a legitimate, like, meal. Dragon the Bottles will collaborate this. Dragon, how we doing? It's good to see you again, my man. Yeah, we're talking medieval sexting. Eating butts, chocolate buttholes, all this stuff. And what we're having for dinner. I'm good, man. Just an Indian ashtray. Human Centipede, but everyone's into it. It's a much better film. Would it be like the human hungry caterpillar? If we want to ruin some some childhoods here. The consensual human centipede. I appreciate that. Just put some studs in all these places. I'm keeping the secret peepee. The secret peepee stays. Consentipede. Yes. That's all that was missing from that movie. Otherwise, it was a good time. Hashtag secret PP. Right, I think the inks are basically done, other than the eye. Eyes are typically where I struggle a lot, because they're very difficult to get right. So, do you want to go fucking wild-eyed? Because now it's on a different layer. We can move it about. Somewhat. There we go. Make a proper cross-eyed. Where we... Not gonna lie, the whole reason this orc's got a an eye patch is so I didn't accidentally make her cross-eyed. Absolutely. I am not ashamed of saying sometimes I just took the easy way out. I actually think this eye could do with being a little bit shorter, like thinner. Dragon, your compliment? I could listen to your voice all day, every day. The more you talk, the happier I get. Truly a wonderful voice. How's that? You're welcome. I say you're welcome, just thank you for being here. Alright, Redhead. Your enthusiasm is inspirational, truly. Every time you're on screen, you're just a non-stop font of energy. I get it, man. Like, I also I don't know if I would say that I'm insecure about my voice, but I definitely don't like hearing my own voice. And it's something to it's something that you've kind of got to. I think that streaming is going to help you a lot with that. I know how to make you blush. I have a feeling that because I've had a fair few regulars in now, and not much to do with the channel points, I'm guessing some of you have got quite a few built up. So I was a little bit worried introducing new stuff because now, like, oh no, I need to make good on a lot of these. Lil Flump, how you doing? Thank you for the raid, man. Let's get some more people. Let's cram some more people in the chat. Because we're on to a fun bit now. Something I really like doing is all the outlines. Welcome everyone else that came with the raid. Make sure I didn't miss any compliment requests or anything like that. We're good so far. My dudes, welcome. Flum, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. How are you feeling after your gargantuan raid earlier from Redhead? You still buzzing? $1,000 bits. I don't even have a thing to do for 1,000 bits. You're now pushing into territories that I've not accounted for, Assassin. How dare you? You've shown in perfect spotlight my unpreparedness of being affiliate. But thank you. I truly, that means a lot, man. I appreciate it. Plum, you're an artist as well. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You see, now you've come into my chat, said that you're an artist. So now you also need to drop all your social medias so I can check out your pretty artworks. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Hey, your boy, let me get them digits. Well, that, whatever your at is on Instagram or Twitter or what have you. I legit have been looking for more artists that stream to do like a scribble.io session. So it's like a Pictionary with like full-on artists. I'm really excited to give that a go. If you're using Mystique as an artist as well. Ooh. Am I following Miss Seeker? I must be. I'm not that rude, am I? Let's have a look. It's just Miss Seeker, isn't it? Well, that's awkward. Alright, well, I have fixed that. That's now okay. Rectified that issue. Well, man, we're in contact now, so we'll get it together. We'll get some silly little scribble streams on. Shy Guy, you said, damn 2D artist. Do I smell a 3D artist in you? Because I've done a little bit. I've done an amount of 3D modeling, but it never took me like 2D did. The third dimension scares me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, awesome! I did games concept design at uni, so we did like 3ds Max, ZBrush, loads of Unreal Tournament or Unreal Engine stuff. Do you stream any of it? That's the real question, because I want to see it now. And Flump, you need to get some sort of a Instagram or Twitter presence, so I can see what you're doing at any one time. All right, we'll do a big old chunk of water. I am only the slightest bit regretting the hydrate thing, because I also bought a water bottle to try and actually hydrate properly. So now I'm doing like 2 liters of water a day, and it's a lot. Man, do it, yeah. Get on it, man. I'm down for hanging out for that sort of thing. Man, you know you'd be welcome on a scribble stream. Something like that. You don't have to be a 2D artist to count as an artist for that sort of thing. So as long as you're there, you're willing to crap out silly little 30-second Pictionary stuff, then I think we've got a thing going. So yeah, so what we're doing at the moment is just giving this character a cheeky little outline um, to make the character just pop off the white background. And then we'll get into there and actually colour in some of the shadows and shading, create more depth in the character. Which, I haven't decided which direction the light's coming from yet. But some that I like doing it this way around is I don't have to think about it until I have to. Just do this a little bit here. Just get that in there. And to think, I was in two minds about if I wanted to do the catch-up stream today. And then it got to like 5 to 4. It's like, I finished work in 5 minutes, the PC's on, everything's set up. It'd be a waste not to do it. So thank you again for coming to hang out, guys. I genuinely appreciate it. You make it all worth it. Now it's just a giggle party. So, I was thinking that I seem to be getting closer and closer to 100 follows. So I need to think of something to do for that. Like a little celebration. And I want to get your guys' ideas and opinions. So I thought I might do like a extra long stream and do like a Centurion for 100. It seems like a good thing. Or I could do some sort of eldritch beast, someone with 100 eyes, and call it the Twitch Beast. I think it could be good fun. Yeah, definitely like a Bloodborne monster kind of thing. Because heroic characters is what I do. So the Centurion is right up my alley. But the Eldritch Nightmare with 100 eyes, that's something a little bit different and a little bit creepy. Because every now and again I do like drawing something that's a little bit gross out. If you've ever seen me draw a Beholder or a Mimic or something like that, anything with tentacles and sort of like just meaty appendages usually elicit like the whole like response. Like, I love it, but gross, get it away from me. So I'm up for either. Creepy monsters. I could even do Creepy Monster Centurion. The Centurion with 100 eyes. Fuck it, why choose? Like, there's no limits here. Some eldritch beast that survived since ancient Rome. Oh no, Centurions. Were they Greece? God damn it. It's not lasted since my partner's been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I should know. Roman. Yeah, I thought so. Some eldritch Roman monster. Maybe that was the beast in the labyrinth. That's Greece. I haven't done a big old creepy monster in a while. Right, let's go around this corner a while. I would be tempted to draw a beholder, but it's not been too long since I've drawn one before. So I usually want to give a little bit of time before drawing the same sort of creature again. Just because it helps me sort of disassociate from the previous iteration. The next one I make can be just that little bit more different. Because I don't want to draw a beholder and then draw a new beholder, and it draws on too much of the last beholder, because then it doesn't feel quite as special anymore. So will I draw a beholder again? Absolutely. It just might be a few months before I do it. It's the one thing that I'm struggling with Twitch, is how it doesn't keep a track of, or it doesn't archive all your previous streams very well. Because I could go and I could say to you, Assassin, I've got some streams up already of drawing a beholder. You can go see it and check it out. But nah, not anymore, because it was more than a couple of weeks ago. It hurts me, man. I feel like I want to do a giveaway as well. I have done, yeah. I have been doing that, but I'm not in the routine of doing it very well, or very often, at the very least. So I think there's a few streams that are yet to go up there. I do indeed. Let's see if I can bring it up. I'm not going to put my Instagram just on screen. That feels a little bit masturbatory. Where is it? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't make it to Instagram. At the very least, I can show you on screen. Where the hell did I draw it? I think it was under stickers. Where do I put my stickers these days? So it's a proper acid trip beholder. Caleb, what are you drawing? What are you making? You write? Where are you writing? What are you doing? Art is a weird thing to define, so I always err on the, yeah, sure, why not? It's art. What do I get from saying it's not art? Nothing. To upset someone. That and modern art. Modern art has opened the sluice gates to anything now. Man, that's really good. Kelly, you should be proud of yourself. That's really good to do. I say you should be proud of yourself as if, like, I know that you're not. If you are already proud of yourself, continue being so. Right. Shame for not winning it all. Oh, it's very much an all or nothing kind of gambit. Wait, so you know you came at least top 50, but the actual order of those top 50 hasn't been announced yet. So it's still possible that you could have won. Am I reading that right? Okay, so the die's not cast yet. There's absolutely a chance that you still smashed it. Nah, I reckon you've done well. 5k if you win. Brilliant. Pokimane, obviously. Dude, you'll have to let us know how it goes. I've heard the name Keemstar before, but I don't know. I honestly don't know much about him. Dragon, no worries. Thanks for coming and hanging out. What are you streaming today, Dragon? Ooh, Darkest Dungeon. Fucking yes. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Dragon the Ball. That's mighty fucking kind of you. Yeah, if you're here and you haven't followed or ever been in one of Dragon in a Bottle streams, that's some of the most wholesome shit you could ever be in. And there's low-level smut along there as well. So it's truly got something for everyone. Catch you later, my man. No smut, no fun. I feel like that's a mantra you live by. Alright. I forgot how much chains need in the way of outlining. I've not even got to the dreadlocks yet. For a big, tough, like, stonking orc, this character outline sure is spindly. Maybe I'll make it my mission this weekend to get some bit emojis sorted. If you guys are gonna start buying them, I gotta come up with the goods. Goodwill's all nice and good, but I need to give you something in return. That line was garbage. That one's not much better. Man, Twitch has just a weird way of just hiding things everywhere. All I want is like a nice concise checklist of like, here's the things you need to do to get your stream really, really shining and nice and at full power. But no, there's menus on menus on menus. Does. It really does. I don't know if you guys have been on Twitch a little bit. I imagine you've been on Twitch a lot longer than me. Assassin, I know you've been on for a couple of years. So I've been here for a couple of months. I don't know if it's something that, like, as time's gone on, they've just sort of added more and more, and then they've never really looked back, and before they knew it, they were just at this point where there's loads to do, and it's all sort of scattershot. Or has it always been like this? I'd be interested to know, like, if it's just Twitch as a platform is sort of swollen a little bit. So to doing it a little bit like proper, you're a little bit green around the gills as well. I say green around the gills. You've been doing it like twice as long as me. Oh, okay. That's interesting to see, Keon. Because, yeah, I've seen the whole, like, if you get 15 subs, you get an extra emote slot, and then I imagine, like, if you get 50, you get another emote slot. So they used to just have more, and they sort of backtracked it a little bit. It doesn't come across Assassin at all. I would still consider you as one of the main stream daddies in the Noodle Clan. Oh, the badges. Oh, sorry, yes. I forgot those badges as well. Jesus, it's more. Well, I can say firsthand, as someone that's been in your audience a couple of times, probably not as much as I could have been, but someone who's been in your audience a few times, it's always a good time. I've seen some. I'm not going to name any names because I don't remember them, to be honest. But I've seen a couple of small to mid streamers, and they'll just be on their stream just miserable the entire time, and I don't understand it. I don't understand what the attraction is to being that miserable on stream, as a viewer or as a content maker. Why would you do that? So the happier, the positive, the fun streams, that's where it's at. Thank you, man. I think you've probably seen me since Borderline Day 1. I think I was like 2 streams in when I got the invite from Soak the Noodles. And hey, do you want to join along? I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. And then 3 months later, here we are. Yeah, right. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, this could either be like a legit community, or this guy's just trying to get a captive audience for his stream. Like, hey, do you want to join my server where I just talk about me and no one else is allowed to talk about anything else? It's like, okay, I'll take a chance. And then never look back. Right, what have we got left to do? Just one more. And then we're good. We'll start on the actual shading. I want to keep that one. Yes, and I am now responsible for you having to put up with Doom Goblin. Anything Doom Goblin does is my fault. Any successes are also mine, though. That's the deal that we have. If Doom Goblin fucks up, I have to take the responsibility of that. However, if he makes affiliate then partner, gives up his job and becomes a full-time Twitch streamer, that's because of me as well, and I get a share of the profits. He doesn't know this, but I signed a contract with his name. Well, we can change that. We can always get you more followers. We'll shout about you in the Noodle chat. You're there, you're valid. I can imagine you, Assassin, sat at home now just... Oh, we're going to promote another small streamer, are we? Interesting. As it's definitely something the Noodle Clan like gets off on, is finding a small streamer and go, should we just blow up their day? Should we just make this stream go crazy? Just wielding this power completely irresponsibly. Avian, good to see you, man. I knew you were at work, so I wasn't sure if you would tune in today, but I'm glad you made the effort. It's good to see you. How was the day at work? You were out in the wilderness today, weren't you, if I remember right? How is the bright blue sky? Assuming it's blue today. Right. So I need to draw in some of these stray hairs a little bit more. Yeah, how do you think successful streamers are actually chosen? It's other streamers kidnap them and put them to work. Like in a TV show where a character disappears for a season, they come back and they're like a crazy powerful martial artist. It's like a secret training camp. Become like an agent. I can imagine it like a view shop being like a sweatshop. Just like 100 slaved PCs, just non-stop streaming Twitch. It sounds brilliant, man. It sounds like a good day to be outside. Any day with mist or fog, I'm down for it. Then I'm a fan of everything spooky, so. got a cheeky little raid as well. Oh, Joe, thank you very much. Guys, it's good to see you. Joe, let's give you a cheeky little follow. 2 raids in 1, baby. That's pretty good. That's pretty good going. That's definitely one of the busiest streams now I've ever done. Joe, how's it going? I hope you're good. Assassin, you're just chucking money around now, aren't you? That's outrageous. If you're not careful, you'll do yourself out of your home. Joe, how has your stream been going? What were you streaming? Give me all the deets. So, we are drawing this Orc Warlord. Please don't tell me they're like life savings, Assassin. I'll take them, but I'll feel bad. So we're drawing some D&D style bad guys. This week's is a big ol' orc. Angry, massive flail. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joe. So we've got 2 Joes in the chat now. We've got Erroneous Joe and Joe Carlson. Is Erroneous Joe like an alt account that didn't go very well? Oh, thank you. Ignore the top stories that just popped up. I haven't turned off news alerts to my iPad yet. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. We are just about to start on the shading, so it's really going to start coming together now. And I think first, we'll do this face. And finally colour in this mouth, which has been bugging me that it's clear white. So, Joe and Joe, how are you guys doing? You good? So, we are just gushing over how we're all kind of new to streaming, but we've been absolutely hooked by it. Monkey Boy and Demon Souls, is that Flame Lurker? I remember that. Oh my god, Joe, thank you so much. That'd be really kind of you. Just come in here being wholesome as shit. No. That bit I'm not liking. Undo all that. Oh, the man-eater. Of course. Basically, all the bosses in the... Last I played Demon Souls was on PS3. Like when it first came out. And basically the entire tower and the prison... It seems like I've just etched it away from my mind. I can't remember any of it. Then watching a couple of Let's Plays now. I'm like, oh yeah, they all existed. Like the monk boss, the false idol, the man-eaters. I think it was one of those levels that I played once and was like, I'm never coming back here again. I really struggled. But I'm assuming you're playing the remake, which I am a little bit jealous of, because it means you found a PS5 and I haven't. So I have to live my Dark Souls fantasies vicariously through you now. Right, so we're just shading up some of these dreads, giving them a little bit of depth. And this one over here, don't want to forget that. So what I'm pushing with these illustrations is very dramatic lighting. Because it's not something I've pushed too far in my artwork before, and that will not stand. I am, as of like beginning of this year, addicted to trying the things that I put off with my illustration. So like anything that I've always considered like that's really hard to draw, I don't know if I want to do that. I've shied away from it. So things like fur, scales, chainmail, anything like that, I'm diving headfirst into now. Let's get in there. Let's do this as well. And that'll be all black. So I recently had to stave off my hunger for the Dark Souls remake with no, sorry, Demon Souls remake with Dark Souls 2. And now I've also got Dark Souls 3 sat on my PlayStation, just kind of looking at me like a sad puppy in the corner, just waiting for me to play it. Because I adore those games. I think the more and more I play it, the more and more is actually coming through my artwork as well. Like the characters are getting more and more ridiculous, they're getting spikier. Like the Eldritch monsters are coming through now as well. This one's... I struggle with Dark Souls 2. I'm not gonna lie. A bunch of the mechanic shakeups they did, I wasn't prepared for. I felt like I had to put in more resources to get back to the status quo of Dark Souls 1, which I don't know if I fully recovered from. But there's definitely some things I liked about it. Mainly the longsword. That was my go-to throughout the entire thing. It's that goddamn longsword. But yeah, so I think of the ones I've played so far, I think Bloodborne might be my favourite. But then I've not played Dark Souls 3 ever before. And I wanted to start getting onto like all the Sekiro games, things like that. So the shadow down here is going to really make the head pop off in a non-lethal way. Adrian, you used the longsword in the second one as well. Oh, in the third one, sorry. Yeah, I found like the flame longsword was like, okay, this shit slaps. This is the weapon I'm here for. And then I found that they were for sale. And essentially, by the end of my platinum run for Dark Souls 2, I had a longsword for every situation. So I had a poison longsword, a bleed longsword, magic, enchanted, dark, lightning, fire, every single and a basic plus 10 longsword. So every version of longsword was there in my sort of collection. It got a little bit ridiculous. Where is this gonna go? This is where I start annihilating all my work with Shadow. Get rid of them. Okay, we'll go back up and do a little bit of the ear. I do take commissions. If you want, shoot me an email or a DM or something like that, and we can haggle on what exactly you want. But yeah, I've done character commissions, tons of them. If you want, there's tons on Instagram. Yeah, I think Instagram's probably the best place to see like a library of work. Other than like what you've seen on stream, to see exactly what it is you're after. Let's. Where is all this fur going? Is it by any chance you're thinking about your character from Simon's campaign? Because I'm down for that. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Couple of things. Intriguing. Yeah, man, just drop us a line whenever. I'm basically always down to talk ideas and stuff. Excellent. I'm sure Simon will be beside himself with glee to know that he's being cryptic. He's being coy. He's just not promising everything yet. It's fine. It's alright. He's alright. Sometimes a little bit of cryptic is what you need. And a little bit of cryptids is just to keep you up at night. Right, so we've gone down onto that shoulder. So I want to make sure, just quickly, that I'm not missing anything on her noggin. Making sure that it's all still there. So I reckon there'll be some shading around here, just to make it look a little bit more 3D. Not quite as flat as it once was, with just the line work. This can be a little more dramatic. Doom Goblin, you are absolutely addicted to that emote. And I'm here for it, not gonna lie. Erroneous Joe, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. No worries. Assassin, you are always welcome. And thank you so much for all you've done today on this stream. You'll always be welcome here or anywhere else. Just keep being you. You could be getting all sappy. 2 raids and I start falling apart. It's ridiculous. If he's a serial killer and he's living his truest life, then you know what? At least he's being honest with him. Who are we to who are we to truly deny someone living their truest life? Just because he's murdering people. Ah yes, I am Explosive Barrel, attorney at law. Criminal defense lawyer. Beans, how you doing? It's good to see you, bud. Murdering him with kindness. Beans, it's good to see you 2 days on the trot as well. Today we're actually getting some artwork done, finally. I know we always like Breath of the Wild. I think I'm going to be doing that again tomorrow, but we need to get some artwork on stream as well. Otherwise, I'm not an art streamer if I don't stream art. Class ended early. Bonus! Awesome, man. So you got some extra free time. Well, thank you for choosing to spend some of it with me. It's super dope of you. Right. Let's go over to this other shoulder. So how are we doing for time? Because I got to run about 6 o'clock, so we got another 40 minutes of non-stop art nonsense to go yet. We have a casserole and a slow cooker for those of you in the slow cooker cabal. You'll appreciate that slow cookings is happening. So, let's just freeform some of this for wherever we want it to go. Just give it a little bit more flavor. I say flavor, depth. let's reorient that. Somewhere I can actually make better hand gestures. There we go. Now the face actually looks like it's a little bit forward from the rest of it. That's what we're after. This go like that. That we got it in. And then the shoulder. So this we're casting shadow down here. Thicker down there. That'll be almost entirely in shadow. It's deformed. Yeah. It's all about getting those folds in the clothing. And then this long bit of shadow is going to go real nicely all the way down into the arm. That's the drama. When did I last dye it? I think it was a week ago. So I don't know when. You were here yesterday for a little bit, but I had it up. I've just not done my hair today, and I'm not rocking a hat. So this is peak floppy nonsense. I think I'll be rocking the purple and green for a little while yet. I don't know what brand we actually use for these, but the colours actually stuck really well. It might be a little bit of an immature moment, but I've just noticed the February follows is out of date and a little bit behind. Thank you to Erroneous Joe, we're now at 69 follows. Nice. Never again will this channel be more popular or powerful than at 69. It was February a couple of years ago. That's technically true as well. It's February every now and again. My Streamlabs logged me out, so I was gonna change it, but not right now. It's like your massive 500 IQ. Okay, so I want to give these rivets a little bit more shape as well. And down here. And all this in here will be shadow as well. I have to double check who's actually playing at the moment, because this sounds like Kavinsky. I might get demonetized for this. That's not good. Let's get you back on the stream beats. Let's not get horrifically demonetized now, shall we? What's a dampener on the evening? difficult. There's something I've seen that I've forgotten to get rid of. This little bit here. Yeah, basically any like synthwave stuff or anything like that I'm down for. If you have any recommendations on stuff that you know is safe from Spotify, then by all means, either post links or just tell me about it, because I'm down for any sort of digital filth. I think music's still one of those things that I'm really trying to get to grips with still on Twitch. I know I've been caught out on a couple of streams already. They've all been silenced stealthily. Like, no actual like DMCA strikes or anything. But it's just the audio's been like cut. Like, no, don't do that. I'm just sat there like a little baby at the keyboard going, sorry, the rules make no sense. I can't follow them. I can't follow them. There was a game soundtrack I was thinking of using quite heavily. This game, I don't know if it did massively well, but I absolutely adored it. It's called Shatter, and it's basically one of those brick break games where you've got the little paddle at the bottom, it bounces the ball up and down, you break all the bricks. But the actual soundtrack was absolute filth, and I adore it. It's one of my favourite game soundtracks of all time, and it's from this little game that no one else played. Which is an absolute travesty. I think when I had my iPod, I was listening to that soundtrack like maybe for like a year or more. Let's take stock of where we're actually heading down. Continue on with this skull. And then go down there, clear all this in. And just clear these in. Giving just a tiny bits of depth down here. And then better than that one there. And around here. And then we're getting into this sort of just like mess of straps and leather plates and armor. Which is going to be intense, I think. But shouldn't be too bad. Alex, what up, man? How you doing? How's the day been treating you? I'm getting that art streaming that I promised everyone yesterday. I don't know if it was just after you popped out, but the iPad just basically farted out of existence. I'm good, man. I surprisingly found my second wind just after finishing work today. Because this morning I was all like, I'm gonna do the stream. I'm gonna stream tonight. I'm gonna get some done. I'm gonna get some stuff done. And then like it got to like 10 in the morning until like midday, and I was like, I don't know. My energy levels are waning. I don't know if I really want to do it today. Like there's always tomorrow. And then I decided to just do it anyway. And it's turned out to be a lot of fun, so I'm really glad I've done it. Really glad I done gone did it. Yeah, technology can be an absolute nightmare. As I can attest from yesterday. Yeah, man, the chat's been fucking brilliant today. I had 2 raids. One from Joe Carlson, and another one from Little Flum. Had the pleasure of meeting them both today. Brand new today. So, you know they're good peeps. I think. That'll be that. This will go under here. And this skull will actually look like it's coming off of the chest. I am the art monkey and I will draw. So what have you been drawing, Alex? In your downtime? In your illegal to work time? Has there been any projects? Or have you actually been taking, like, some time off to yourself? I wouldn't blame you either way, to be honest. Right, this needs... Yeah, you have all my sympathies, mate, honest. But yeah, it's been actually really good. I'm really glad I actually turned the stream on today, because it was very close that it wasn't going to happen at all. Caleb, filthy boy. I know you love it. Caleb, I just know you can't get your rocks off without me streaming, so I'm not gonna lie, it's a big factor in why I turn the stream on. Skulls the jive, you're hard. Yes, mate. All those flavors of skulls. I think we're making a lot more at the weekend. Get some emojis for bits and stuff like that as well. I love the shrugging skeleton. It's brilliant. I'm inclined to agree with Akiman, Caleb. Although it is purple, so like see a doctor, I guess. So I'm glad this chat's fighting. I want to see how this plays out. I don't know who I want to put money on. Right, where is this going to go? Just absolutely just winging all these folds in this clothing now. But nah, they're really coming together now. Alex, you streaming tonight, mate? Or are you just hanging out? Are you drafting responses to complaints? Well, I'm pretty sure we can help you out with that. Let's try Dear Sir or Madam. Any error was obviously on your part, so please take it up with someone else, somewhere else. Please roll it with a complaint, nice and neatly. Cover it in olive oil. Shut it your ass. Do you find me productive to your work, Simon? Or massively disruptive? Because I know which one I'd rather. Disruptive. Yes, man, do it. You fucking wound me sometimes, Goblin. But it's fine, because you subscribed, so I'm having your money. You're allowed to say that shit. Subs being mean to me. It's not something I ever expected to see on Twitch. Yeah, man, have a good one, dude. I am not long for this stream either, I feel. It is fast coming up on dinner time. But we've done, I think, a shitload of the shading on this character now. All the centre mass is pretty much done. Just some little bits here and there I think need catching up on. And just down here. And it's just really coming together now. So we got about 15 minutes left, so I reckon we want to tackle this hand and the arm surrounding it. Because it's nice and weird. I think it's going to be one of those things that really helps set the character off once it's done. So I think in here, it's a real like center shadow. Helps give it a little bit of an idea that it's deeper. Or it has actually some proper recesses to it. even though the shadows aren't technically correct down there. It helps look like it's proper like machinery blocking out all the light. How can I forget? Right up here. And these. And this one. And I even wonder if just this whole piece should be in shadow, pretty much. Almost makes it look like black iron. And then this entire arm, pretty much. Is going to be in shadow. Avian, how are you doing? You getting some dinner? After a hard day in the field? In the forest even? Wherever it is you live? Wherever it is you work? Yeah man, a ton of barrels. It's fair. Sometimes it's just not a night to cook. And it's okay. As long as they ain't breaking the bank, order out as much as you want. No guilt. But you've got to tell us what you actually ordered. Yeah, the belly will come in time. I think that's going to be our Friday takeout this week. It's Chinese. Last week I got sushi, and honestly, it wasn't that great. Whereas my partner got a katsu curry, and holy shit, it's like the best thing in the fucking world. And I've been craving it all week. We got it from a place in Cheltenham called Gourmet San. And they are one of, if not the best, Chinese takeout place in Cheltenham. And I will fight anyone that says otherwise. The only other acceptable option is Mr. Noodle and Dumpling. See if we can get see if we can get this hand done before we have to call it for tonight. Racing down the clock. It's gone quick. I attribute that entirely due to everyone that's been here in the chat. Gourmet-san is top tier Chinese takeout. Goblin, you know. You know what I'm talking about. King. I don't know. To be honest, we've only ever used Mr. Noodle and Dumpling because Gourmet Sam was closed during first lockdown. We haven't been there since, and it seemed like Mr. Noodle and Dumpling might have been like some guy running out of his kitchen during lockdown, because we've never seen him before. We haven't really heard much of them since, so we're not sure. It might just be a dude in his kitchen. I don't much care for where the food's prepared as long as it's really good, to be honest. Yeah, right. Have you really? Bionicles? Where did I lead you astray? I'm curious. I've never recommended Havanas because they take way too fucking long. The burgers are good, but you'll get them like a week tomorrow. That's what I recommended. Eurasia's really good. The Ballroom? Did I recommend you the Ballroom, Bionicles? Or was this, if I remember right, Bionicles, there was a takeout you had around the time that you had COVID, and you complained that it didn't taste of anything. Oh, the chunk of bark. Oh. Yeah, that was a weird one. I can't remember, what did you order that had the bark in it? I wonder if it was like some sort of like cinnamon like stick towel thing type thing that was left in by accident. Not an excuse by any stretch. You expect all the food you get to be edible. But I think we've got the hand down. It was green curry, then it wasn't anywhere I recommended. I remember you getting the bark though. I'd apologise, but I didn't make it. I apologise for the recommendation and the recommendation alone. But I'm gonna have to uppity fuck, as it is dinner time tonight. But thank you so much, guys, for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it a huge amount. All the new follows, all the bits, all the lovely things in chat. It's why I do it. It's for the self-affirmation. I'm not gonna lie. But I will be back tomorrow with more Breath of the Wild, and then I have a hankering of streaming something at the weekend, but I don't know yet. I'll see what other games are out there that might take my fancy. Maybe I'll just play some Shatter, and I can show everyone the amazing soundtrack that is the Shatter soundtrack. But for now, let's see if we can raid the boys and girls. Who can we send that over to? Let's go to Ben, who's playing Valheim at the moment. let's do a raid on Ben. Lovely Ben. So, please go over and say hi, tell him I sent you, and just be lovely to him. I'll see you guys tomorrow.